All right, just like I said before we went on the break, we're going to be talking about a very, very important part of human endeavor from ages, from all the empires, Ottoman Empire, the Roman Empire, the Greek Empire, even your empire, every empire. Security has been a very important discussion. And of course, that is what we are going to be talking about here right now, especially in the state of the living spring and the foremost institution of government that is saddled with our responsibility, especially as far as civil relations is concerned, is the Nigerian police. And so this morning, we look into what is happening in Osun State. So many controversies at the moment, killings, and the fear of whatever is happening at the north central part of the nation, especially in Kwara State. The Osun residents and people were saying, what are you doing? This is what we are hearing from our neighbors. The state of Harmony, Kwara, what is the Osun State Police Command doing about that to keep us safe? Because we can afford to just have a repeat or an extension of what is happening in Kwara State. Even when everybody is saying Kwara should be safe, Osun residents are saying, please keep us safe, and all of those things. And the political season is upon us here. How is the Nigerian police handling all of that? We have with us the man who speaks for the Nigerian Police Osun Command, the PRO, DSP Abiodun Ojelabi in our studios. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Femi. Right?
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Meka.
Yeah.
I am DSP Abiodun Ojelabi, the Police Public Relations Officer of Osun State Police Command.
All right. Good to have you.
Thank you.
And you are making your debut here, on this day. Good to have you here. Now, talk to us. What is the state? The discussion is the state of security in Osun State. As far as you can disclose, Osun people we need to know. Many of them are apprehensive. Many of them are concerned. And they should be. Everybody should be. As of this Monday, 16th of October, 2025, what is the situation of security in Osun State? As somebody living here and somebody who has the constitutional backing of our laws to protect the people of Osun State. Let's start from there.
You see, Mr. Femi, presently, Osun State is relatively calm. I use the word relatively because we still have some minor offenses coming up, which we can take away in every society. So relatively, Osun is calm, and I urge the people of Osun, they should be rest assured that the police and other security agencies are at the top of our game.
I was almost saying that's a cliche because I was expecting you to say that Osun State is relatively peace. But let's put it together piece by piece. Let's start with the most recent, the Akilalu incident. And we'll actually know the state of things right now, because the narrative that happened initially was the fact that the Osun Amotekun Western Security Network, codename Amotekun, said they went there, they were caught, and some hoodlums seized their weapons, and they went there to reinforce to get their weapons. They were ambushed. And then the gunfire ensued. People died. 2 siblings were part of them. Very unfortunate. And after that, the Nigerian police intervened. You made a release at the federal level. Some of the officers came into town, rounded off some Amotekun operatives, sealed some of their offices, and you invited the leader, Mr. Moyele, to come. Until now, he hasn't come. And some are saying the way the police have gone about this matter, you even sealed their offices. Who gave you that constitutional backing? What can you tell us on the Akilalu story? That's unfortunate killing.
Although we've done some press releases on that, but let me just give us a brief. You see, what happened in Akilalu, I think on the 29th of September, if I'm not mistaken, a case was reported to the Amotekun Corps, a case of cocoa stealing. So 2 operatives of the Amotekun went to effect the arrest. So they arrested 1 person, and they were like, where are others, to get others involved in the cocoa stealing. So them taking the 1 person to arrest to get others, in the process, something happened and 2 of their guns was snatched from them, you understand? So they quickly report to the police, you understand? And as usual, we do our duty. Immediately the matter was reported, the police swung into action, and we arrested 1 person, one of the suspects. And investigation was on, That was the last thing I heard. The next thing is we heard of killing in Akinlalu, and we have to reach out to the DPO. In fact, we have to go there ourselves to find out things. It was later, based on the release, a chief from the community came and reported that the Amotekun operative invaded their community. And we heard their report. There are witnesses, and we later made a release as regarding that 3 people died and some people were injured critically here in the hospital. We were still investigating that, and the Inspector General of Police, IGP Abiodun Ojelabi, PhD, MPM, they made feel that, okay, let a different body take up the matter. And immediately the incident happened, actually the CP has directed the matter to be transferred to state CID. Understand? The police, we try to manage things so it won't get out of hand. You understand? So immediately the IG gave the directive. The IRT FID, they came and took over the case. And since then, they've been doing their best.
All right. I'd like to ask you this categorically. What was the relationship between the police in Osun State and Amotekun? I recall that on the 6th of October, there was a report that the Amotekun Corps commander, Mr. Omoyele, was attacked by some, assassins. That was a report that some people tried to assassinate him, that his car was riddled with bullets. We understand that he was driving home from office around 10:05 p.m. that night, on Monday night, when he was attacked by these assailants, that they shot at him, riddled his car with bullets, but he managed to escape. He said he kept driving and he escaped. And afterwards, I actually spoke to him. I had a conversation with him. He confirmed that incident, said he just left the hospital. The following day, which will be Wednesday last week, that he was going to see his colleagues. Then he was supposed to even be on this show on Thursday. But after that, everything just went silent, okay? I couldn't get further communication with him. My question is, what is your relationship with Amotekun? Do you have a good working relationship with Amotekun? Because Amotekun is a security agency in Osun State, registered by the government. So what exactly is the case between you and Amotekun? Number 2, is it true that I asked him last week that a squad was sent from Abuja to arrest about 20 Amotekun officials, officers in Osun State, and also seal their office? Can you confirm that story? So is there any rift between the police and Amotekun in Osun State?
Okay, let me start by the first question you asked, which is the relationship. I will make it clear that Osun State Police Command and the Amotekun Corps has a very good relationship. I've been to the office. Me and Omoyele, we are kind of close. We do talk, understand, and even their intelligence and few of their principal staff, we are very close, understand. As of yesterday, I was in Fresh FM with the PRO of the Amotekun Corps, understand. That is to tell you that there is no rift, there is no rancor. We are good, and we've been working together to make sure Osun State is safe. So as regarding the IRT FID that sealed their office, once the Inspector General of Police give directive and a different body from the force headquarters is investigating, we don't have to come in because that seems like an obstruction. Understand?
So those arrested, those officers, Amotekun officers arrested last week, where were they taken to?
You see, the news making round was 20 Amotekun was arrested. Has anybody confirmed that?
That's why you're here. That's why you're here. You have the chance to confirm.
Yeah. I made a press release. As at when Osun State Police Command was investigating that matter, we've arrested 5 suspects. And the 5 suspects are not all Amotekun. The person that went to report to the Amotekun about the cocoa stealing was arrested. You understand? When the Amotekun operative was carrying the person to effect another arrest, there is one other person that he was part of those that engaged before the snatching of the rifle from the Amotekun. He was also arrested. Are you getting me? So, and we have 2 Amotekun Corps also that was arrested.
So in total 5.
Yes, we have 5 altogether. When the IRTFID came, they took over the matter, and as of yesterday, the PRO confirmed to me that yes, we have reached, the IRTFID have written to them, and they have handed over some of their operatives to the investigative body.
Mr. Ojelabi, all right. Can you confirm the assassination attempt on the life of the Amotekun Corps commander, Mr. Omoyele in Osogbo? Can you confirm that particular attack?
Confirmation of attack. It is, the law says he who allege must prove, you understand? When the matter was reported, not through Omoyele, 2 of his operatives came and reported the matter, and we listened to them. Okay, the next thing is for us to do our duty. Where is Omoyele? Let him come and tell us what really happened. How did it happen? What we are hearing out there is hearsay. What is people told us? What really happened?
Did you invite him officially?
Yes.
What was his response?
Actually, we wrote the letter to his office. He was not present that day. You understand? So we've not gotten any response.
Not even through lawyers?
Not even through lawyers.
So how about the car? Have you seen the car? You requested to see that car that was involved. Have you seen that car?
Yeah,
Has it been provided?
The car presently is in the state side.
Okay, so you're confirming that you've seen evidence of that attack. Is that what you're confirming now?
Well,
because at some point we were told that you requested to see the car as proof of the fact that there was actually an actual attack.
No. That is not what I said. We didn't request to see the car.
No, that was reported in the news. That's what I'm saying. That it was reported in the news that the police are saying they've not seen that car as proof of evidence that there was an attack.
No.
So that's not true.
What we said is immediately the matter was reported. That same day the vehicle was recovered to the station.
I think my colleague is trying to ask, were there bullets on that car?
It is less
in as much as in your you said it's in your custody already.
Investigative body to tell us. We cannot just.
Mr. Ojelabi, this car is in your custody.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
You have seen it.
Sure.
Are there bullets?
Are there bullet
marks on it? That's the question. You have seen it.
Yeah,
it's a yes or no.
We all have seen the vehicle.
No, I've not seen it. You have seen it.
You cannot deny the fact that you've not seen it, either through pictures or whatever. And the thing is, there are some techniques of investigation that needs to be conducted before we can ascertain if there are bullets.
So you need your ballistics team.
Bullets have different calibers. You understand? That of the pump action, different from that of the AK, different from that of the pistol.
Are there marks on it?
You understand? There are marks on it, definitely. There are marks on it.
Let me quickly take you up on this. You talked about the IRT and the FID taking over this case. And you say, as far as the Osun State Police Command is concerned, 5 persons have been arrested, and not all of them are even members of Amotekun. Yeah. You gave the details. Now, and we have the news fly is the fact that many persons, more than 5 of the Amotekun operatives, have been arrested. Are you saying, as far as the Osun State Command is concerned, 5 were arrested from your end? If IRT or FID has arrested more than that, is beyond what you know. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Maybe there is more.
Actually, yesterday when I was with the PRO and Motekun, he was one telling me, whatever, as I said earlier, the IRTFID is an independent body, understand? And they are reporting directly.
From the IJ?
Yes.
Okay.
They are reporting directly to the force headquarters.
But you are supposed to be following now, because you are the one that will be telling the Osun people what is going on. Just like you are telling them now.
You see, there are limits to what I can say as regarding what force headquarters is investigating.
So what's the status right now as far as Akinlalu killing is concerned? What is the status? Are there prosecutions or investigation is still ongoing?
Presently, investigation is rigorously ongoing, you understand? And the Akinlalu residents, the community of Akinlalu has been made to, as we've assured them that definitely justice will be served, you understand?
The setting up of the Amotekun offices in Ife and Osogbo, is it from the Osun State Police Command or the RTFID?
It's directly from the FID, RT. And when we talk of sealing, I don't really understand. Was it that it was under lock and key, or it was sealed.
What did you do there?
The IRTFI, they are there.
They are the ones
there.
you know.
Yes.
All right. Now, apart from the Akinlanu story, okay, trust us to keep on this matter.
Right.
The issue in Kwara State and what is happening there, we've spoken to so many of them, and that's a very terrible things. Terrible things are happening in those states. It's a state, some of the state, actually, some part of the state, actually, Lafiagi, Felodun, they are under the infestation of killers, bandits, and we are neighbors with them. Sure. What is going on? What are you doing in keeping Osun people safe? Our borders, border towns, communities, what is the Osun State Police Command doing? Because you have a chance this morning to tell them either to allay the affairs or, otherwise.
As I said earlier.
And in concrete terms, please. Concrete terms.
Yes. As I said earlier, we, the police and other security agencies, we are not relenting. Immediately, the information begins to get to us that they are in our neighboring states. The Commissioner of Police, CP Ibrahim Goat and MNIPS, has immediately deployed tactical teams, about 5 of them, to the neighboring areas, Ora, Igbomen, and the rest. And the intelligence department, they are also sniffing around to get information. There was a video that went around sometime, I don't know if you saw it, that bandits have entered Ila, this and this, that and that. We have to invite the maker of that false publication. And what happened? He was telling us that actually they were on transit to, I think they were from Ila. They were going to Kwara to sell, understand? So they were attacked in Kwara State. That was where the attack happened. So presently, we're on our toes. Even with the Amotekun, they are there. The vigilantes, the forest guard, we are communicating almost every day to give us information. And by the grace of God, we are assuring the people of Ila that they should be rest assured. We are not resting on our oars. We are on top of
only the people of Ila.
The entire Osun State.
All right, Mr. Ojelabi. So you're saying the people of Osun State should not be worried. You have said before that there's no rift between you and Amotekun. So my question now is this. Is there any synergy between you and Amotekun? Okay, because Amotekun, like I said before, is a security agency registered by the government. If there is no rift between you, like you said, is there any synergy between you? Is there any form of synergy? Are you working together? Because we've seen cases, things will be happening. Amotekun is involved. Police will be nowhere to be found. Do you share intelligence? What's your working relationship with Amotekun? That's also a security agency in Osun State.
You see, to make it clear how smooth the relationship is, presently in the bordering area with Kwara State, Amotekun are there. Police as the lead agency, we are also there.
So you're working together?
Forest guard, vigilante, and harmonized vigilante, we are all there. The most important thing is the security of Osun State. That is paramount. We should not look otherwise. We should not let any other thing to distract us from the security of Osun State.
So there's no politics involved in Osun State security. That's what you're confirming. There's no form of politics involved.
I don't understand politics.
Okay, let me break it down for you. Let me explain. Okay, some people believe that sometimes we have politics of security and security of politics. It's well known that some people might have some political interest, or this particular group is working for this particular group. You are saying now there's no form of politics involved in the security of Osun State.
You see, I can assure you that there is no form of politics in the police. I don't know of other security agencies. I can speak for the police, you understand? But you see what is happening in Kwara and our bordering states or communities with Kwara State. We should put politics aside, you understand? As I said earlier, we are just after the security of Osun as a whole, understand? And for the police, it is nothing like politics.
All right. Now, let's talk about the issue of, let's not talk about politics, actually. Let me start with the local government in Broglu, Osun State. That, what has happened so far, many persons believe the police took a side, especially with what happened in February when there was chaos and some persons died. And the election into local government positions in Osun State was to be held by OSIEC and all of those things. And the IG gave an advice, that's what it was called, to say this should not go on and all of those things. And you stood down, some of your men stood down from active election activities on that day. And believe you are being radioed from Abuja to do all of those things. And till now, the local government administration is somehow, where is the police in all of that? Why did you take a position, the IG? I know you don't speak for the IG, but then you are the ones that people see here and they believe you are working with a particular party.
You see, number one is, as at February, I was not here.
Okay.
The present commissioner of police we have now wasn't here.
Okay.
You understand?
When did you resume?
I think April.
Okay, all right.
So, and since...
So you have been here for 6 months?
Approximately.
Right.
Yeah. So since I assumed office and since the new commissioner of police assumed office, all we've been doing is just to make sure that there is peace. Let the court decide whatever they want to decide. Let the court decide, as I said. Our own is to make sure that there is no breakdown of law and order. There should not be killing. There should not be any public disturbance. There should not be breach of peace. That is our primary duty.
Mr. Ojelabi,
Yeah.
let me ask you categorically now.
Yeah.
What is the relationship of the police in Osun State with the governor of Osun State, Governor Ademola Adeleke?
You see, so far so good. This is a very nice question. Governor Ademola Adeleke, or Senator Ademola Adeleke Nurudin Jackson, he has been of help. You understand? Presently, I'm not supposed to say this, but presently is about to do something that will shock the people of Osun State.
How do you mean?
Yeah, for the police, you understand? He is about to do something, and that is to tell you that the police, we are not political. You understand?
What's that thing? Osun people would like to know.
Okay. Yeah, part of them is provision of logistics and other things to make the security of Osun State safe.
How about Mr. Ojelabi?
To make the people of Osun State safe. Yeah.
Safe, all right. Rumors have it, there's some reports have it that some people in your quarters, some people in the police believe that Mr. Governor is actually protecting the Amotekun commander when you wanted to see him, that you couldn't get access to him, when he was invited, that he was being shielded and protected by the governor. What do you say to that?
No, there is nothing like that.
Nothing like
There is
that.
nothing like
So there's absolutely a cordial relationship between Osun State Police Command and Mr. Governor.
Sure, we do, the Commissioner of Police and other security heads do hold security meeting with the governor almost every month. Is to discuss the way forward for the people of Osun State in terms of security.
So Osun State Police Command is not working for the APC, as some people might think.
As I said earlier, we are not political.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about two things for me. Professionalism of your men, actually. And, I wanted to ask a question, but I know you give me a cliche answer. So don't let me ask in that manner.
No, you
Professionalism
can ask,
of your men, because we go about as professionals, as newsmen, as Osun residents, and you see some of the things that they do. Why are your men aggressive? Why are they rude? And I'm saying that with a sense of emphasis.
No, you're free to
You
say.
see me as a young man, for example, and because I'm donning shirt and trouser, I'm on a bike, you tell me to come down. What are you carrying? No identification, no nothing. And then they are just plainly rude. And I can tell you some of them are constituting nuisance. If not because we're on the program, and maybe after the program, I'll give you some information. There are some areas, checkpoint that they stay, what they do there is nuisance. Why are you not curbing them? Why are they appearing, with all due respect, untrained, crass, and very rude, especially Osogbo police?
Well, you see...
And I'm sure people at home can attest to that.
Yeah.
Why are they rude?
You see, generally, in every society...
Just because you hold guns.
In every organization, you cannot expect 100% excellent people. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Why is Osun State Police Command full of the bad and the ugly?
No, you can't say
just
that.
Few excellent ones. Or maybe you should be, I don't like to interject, but the thing is, those ones on the streets, I think you should be putting or, deploying the excellent ones.
Yeah, the ones we see. It's the one of the streets we see.
You should be having them.
You see, let me tell you something, Mr. Femi.
Yeah.
And my brother Emeka. The thing is, police is a subset of the community, of Nigerian society.
Right.
Understand? What you are seeing is in the police is just an atom of the society we have.
I agree. What are you doing about it?
You see, severally, before the enforcement of this issue of change permit, we call them, we talk to them, we train them on the engagement protocol. Understand? And this we will continue to do.
Do you have a mechanism for checking their behaviors?
Sure.
Are they reprimanded? And this comes to my mind very quickly. Sorry, we are going to be doing it very quickly now.
All right.
Are the police force officers or men supposed to be moving around in Kurope? You know what they call Kurope?
Yeah.
Minibuses. Is he allowed?
Sometimes they even hijack these buses and use them.
You see, it is not allowed.
But they do it, and you know.
Except for other discrete investigation.
Right.
Understand? But to be going on patrol with a Kurope, as you said, it is not allowed.
These are the things we see. So what are you doing?
Nevertheless, we know that we have some challenges of mobility. Understand? And we cannot do without mobility. So sometimes we tend to leave them to go on patrol with those Kurope.
So go to Kefi and go and take Kurope.
No. Most of those Kurope are even owned by the station. You understand?
The ones that are owned by the station, wouldn't there be inscriptions on it?
It is part of the rule in Osun State so far. As I said, sorry, not owned by the station, owned by individuals. Police officers.
Yes. So he will gather his friends.
There is no way
terrorizing the people.
There is no way he can paint it in police color. Okay. It is not police vehicle.
All right, Mr. Ojelabi. Quickly, I have two questions for you. Do you have any task force in the Osun Command to, curb the activities of some unruly officers? Like you said we have the good, the bad, and the ugly everywhere. So do you have any task force to check the activities of the bad ones, or you just leave them to roam freely without checking that? Number two, you just made mention of the tinted glass permit of a thing.
Yeah.
Currently, it's been put on hold. There's a court order on it. Are your men complying with that?
Are they aware?
Are they aware? Are they complying with that? Because they're not supposed to be harassing anyone with tinted glasses. So what's the situation in Osun State right now?
Let me answer the number two first.
Yeah.
There is no court order yet.
No court order? Restraining? No. Let me correct you. Mr. Ojelabi. Let me correct you. There is a court order restraining the enforcement of tinted glass.
Can we see
there is a court. I'll send it to you.
Maybe you have an explanation.
Okay.
Make an explanation.
Okay, tell me.
You see,
how do you mean?
Immediately after we commence enforcement, as directed by the Inspector General of Police, not quite long, about 2 weeks after, the NBA paid a visit to the Inspector General of Police. Are you getting it? No, before then, there was a suit in Warri, which the outcome, I think it will be today or tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know what you meant by court order. This is just an injunction yet.
Yeah.
Okay. This.
Say, hold on. The case is determined.
There is no specific court order say stop this.
Yeah.
And the NBA held a meeting with the Inspector General of Police. The outcome has not been made known to anybody. Are you getting me? So as regarding that, we've informed our officers and men, enforcement has been suspended. Enforcement has been suspended.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Yes. Enforcement has been suspended. Are you getting me? Enforcement has been suspended.
So as of this morning, in Osun State, nobody should be harassed, stopped, or questioned about the topic of tinted permits.
Yes, enforcement has been suspended, and the first people have advised that people should use this opportunity to get their permits. Yeah.
All right. Now, lastly for me as a custom, we are totally.
You didn't respond to the task force of a thing quickly.
Yes, we have a task force.
Right.
We have the complaint response unit, And their duty is any misbehavior of officers, misconduct, unprofessionalism of officers. It is their duty to checkmate those officers.
How come we have not been seeing any? We are totally after time, but I want you to understand this 15 seconds. In Lagos, we'll see them. They'll snap them. They record them. They say it. In Abuja, in Osun State, we have not seen any. Nobody is reprimanded. Or you just slap them on the wrist whenever they do something wrong, and that's all.
No. They are facing disciplinary action accordingly.
But we don't know. You don't publicize it.
Oh, no.
You should. So that people will know. Because Lagos Police Command, they do. Abuja, they do. Some of these states, they do. And people are happy that work is being done. What it does for you as a command is that people will know that you are working on your people.
The issue of publicizing it, I don't know, maybe you mean video covering them or pasting the pictures.
They let the people know.
Even suspects are not allowed to be displayed now, not to talk of it.
I understand. What I'm saying is this. If disciplinary actions are taken, the press gets to know, the media gets to know, and the society, they will know that this command, they are not condoning nonsense, and they have a way of putting discipline where it should belong. That is exactly what I mean. Not that you should, shame or whatever.
Mr. Ojelabi, just to buttress on the point I made earlier, so the Federal High Court sitting in Warri actually issued an interim injunction restraining the IGP, the Inspector General of Police, and the Nigeria Police from carrying out that tinted glass permits policy. So there's an order, there's an interim injunction issued by the
Have you gone through that?
Yes, I've just looked at it now.
Number 8 of that injunction, check. Number 8 of that injunction say we should maintain status quo.
Exactly, which means you should not enforce that plan. It should not be enforced.
Is that a definition of status quo? Enforcement has been on before the injunction, hope you know.
But it restrained you from proceeding with that enforcement. Okay, because of time, we may not be going into details of that. But
what it means is right now, enforcement.
Right now, there's nobody that should stop you for.
That's the point I was trying to make.
Yes. Right now,
till that case is further determined.
Till is further determined.
Right. Yeah. Thank you very much, DSP Abiodun Ojelabi. It's been nice talking with you today. And in the comedies, we'd like to have you as well, because one thing that we didn't have time for this morning is the fact that the political season is upon us in Osun State. Less than a year from now, the people of Osun State will go into the polls, and the pressure will mount. Very soon, the campaigns will start. Are you up to the task? We have you when the time is right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And our big, we want to say thank you to the Nigerian Police Force, especially those of them that are excellent that we talked about. All right, Femi Ojo is my name. Thank you for staying with us. We meet tomorrow for the TGIF. Thank God it's Friday edition. Please be civil, but please be alive.
And Daniel Emeka is my name. And we do hope to see excellent officers on the streets, and not just the ones sitting under air-conditioned offices, like in air-conditioned offices like the PPRO right here. We want to see the average policeman on the street behaving and acting professionally. That's exactly what we want to see. Once again, Daniel Emeka is my name. Join us again tomorrow for a fresh edition of Morning Spring on Western Spring Television. Do have